Hi everyone, it's Catching Class YouTube channel. Get over the fucking price! Jeez, what can I say on that? Whew. First quarter was even Steven a little bit. Played 3 quarters, was hot footy for that, and so much I can say. I did say 45, but 23 points off. The pressure at Gold Coast was good in the first half. Second half was a red hot crack as well. Quarter 2 has to go to the Goku Suns, even though we won the game. It was in the end our experience and a few of our players performing really well. How I rate this win? 8 out of 10, I say. Yeah, an 8 out of 10 performance. Even though we didn't smash them, but it was good to see that we responded and we stayed in the game. There's a few things that we did really well that we did even better. Now, I'll go through the players and who I thought performed really well. I'll give them a 8 out of 10. So an 8 out of 10 based on the circumstances of the performance to be able to handle the heat. Alright. Judd Wofford. I'll give him a 7. For his role, I thought he did pretty good. We got him in last year to help out in defence, and yeah, he's continued on his performance. 7 out of 10 for him. Jack Martin. I say the bloke is getting a lot better. One thing I will like is there was a kick that Jack Cripps hit in the first quarter, and you went to Jack Martin. Now, even though there was too much on the kick where Roughhead was free, he was also giving Jack Cripps some feedback, and I like that in a player in Jack Martin because he has shown to me that he can perform really well. So in that instance, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Thought he handled the heat pretty good. And yeah, just the usual suspects of that. And now, Jack Chris. Now, 150 games. Congratulations, Crispy. I love you, mate. You're a good player. I've got a lot of respect for you. You came over from Brisbane, and you light up the place for us. You're reliable across halfback. Kicked the goal from 50-metre penalty as well. And I thought that was the difference in the end. And the way you played. I think 27 possessions. I'll give you 8 out of 10. That was a superb performance. John Noble, what can I say about him? He can really play. He's quick, uses the ball really well. I'm going to have to say 7 out of 10. Be nervy moments early on, but I reckon, he can go into next week against Port and go, right, I'm ready to play for that. Now, Darcy Moore. The guys are, a genius for us in defence. I say 8 out of 10. He can read the ball so well. I have to admit that he played another great game for us, and certainly can see him playing well in the future. Hopefully he stays with us, because we definitely do need him. We can switch him up forward as well. Josh Dacos. I give him a 7. I think he's done really well for us. Some of the stuff, gets himself into trouble, gets himself out of trouble, and able to run off. Is a top class from him. Does it all the time. That's why I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. As well, Jamie Elliott, love the bloke. I'm going to give him an 8. I think for what they've done in their roles, I can say that Jamie Elliott played his role beautifully. It allowed John to go to stay in the forward line, and Jamie Elliott to go in the midfield and get some midfield time as well. Now, Tyler Brown is tough, great, tough like his old man. I'm going to say 7. I thought he played his role reasonably, or really well, and I'm going to go for the 7 out of 10 for him. Levi the Green Peakwood. I say 7. I thought he played his role reasonably well, and there's not much I can say about this, but certainly I thought he played pretty good. Brody Marchek, I say 7 out of 10. I thought he did his role. I still think there's plenty of learning for him to do. Took some marks. Then he was able to lead up. And one thing I love about our performance is that we led up to the ball. We actually used the ball really well. So that's why, I thought Brody played his role really well. Travis Rocco, thought he was reasonably okay. I'm gonna have to give him a 6 out of 10. But one thing that he does do is that he puts his body on the line when he plays, and I think that's a really courageous thing to do, especially in marking contests. Josh Thomas, I say 7. I thought he played his role reasonably well. It was tough out there, but he does give it his all, and he certainly does try his heart out to get the team over the line. Now, Jordan DeGoey could have kicked 6. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Yes, you heard, 9 out of 10. That was a really good performance. He lights it up. He missed a couple. I thought about giving him an 8, but the reason why I gave him a 9 is because he can do stuff that not many people can do. And that's why I'm going to give him a 9. Mason Cox, I thought he played one of the best games I've seen him play in the black and white for a long time since that penalty. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. He did not get outmarked, not once. And he brings the ball to ground. He kicked a couple of goals. One of them, he pushed his opponent out the way, took the mark with the left hand. He went back and nailed it from the boundary line, from the pocket. And then he took the mark, played on, had a bounce in the wet, and kicked a beauty. So that was it. Pendlebury, I say 7 out of 10. He got into it, didn't quite get the game that he really wanted to, but I still think that he did enough. First quarter, he didn't even have a touch. He slowly got into it, but as I expected, Pendles got back into the game, and I thought he did really well. Taylor Adams, 8 out of 10. Another good performance from him. Brody Grundy wasn't as dominant as what I thought, but he did have some pressure acts, and he was able to put some tackles on. He slowly started to get himself in the game as well. I say 7 out of 10. I could have given him a 6, but I thought that he did enough in his role to put pressure on, so he found ways on how to handle the heat. Adam Talor played really well. And I'm going to say 9 out of 10 for that. Just based on what he's done for the club. As well. Isaac Craner, he's really quick. I thought he gave us the run that we needed to across halfback. We essentially helped out where needed to. And Colton Brown, 7 out of 10, tried his heart out. Not much I can say. I still think Tyler played better than him a little bit, but at the end of the day, 7 out of 10 isn't bad for him. And Will Hoskinell, 8 out of 10, thought he played really well. Like, comment, subscribe, post notifications.